Thank you, Lily, so much, and good morning, everyone. How great it is for all of us to be together. Welcome to those joining us on Zoom or watching the recording later. We are grateful to have you connected with us as well. I asked if I could come into the pulpit before the service even gets started because of what we experienced this week. While I enjoy greatly speaking to probably 25 members of our congregation one morning in the middle of the week, it was because of a very sad and frustrating event that happened. Our directory was somehow lifted from what we always assume is safe, and it was used by people that are not safe, people without faces or names or accountability, and a lot of us were harmed by that. So I am here to say loud and clear, I will never, ever, ever, ever text you and ask you to spend money on anything, okay? The only time I will ask you for money is probably from this spot only, and only with direct eye contact. But some of our people were harmed, and I am angry because they used the trust that you have in me, and they used it for their own good. And I don't want that trust to be damaged, but it was. It was minimized and disrespected, and we've worked very hard to build a good trust here. So let's hang on to that, and I'm really sorry that this happened. Always, you're always welcome to text me first and say, is this you? I'm very happy to say, no, it is scam. And I don't even mind if you assume my messages to you are scam and call me. That's perfectly fine too, because they're getting so much better at sounding like the people they're impersonating. And it makes me really mad. So this is what your minister looks like, mad. And I'm really sad about it, and I'm really sorry. Oh, George is laughing. He's seen me mad before. But as we get ready to start our special, very special worship service today, and happy fall, yay. And before Leatha comes up for the announcements, we have something really special I want to invite you to do. And it is to sing happy 7th birthday to Donovan. Can we do that? Is that okay? His birthday is tomorrow, but let's really let it out. Let's sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Donovan. Happy birthday to you.
Hi, one more thing before the regular announcements. Jeanne and I are up here to tell you about the climate revival that is scheduled for next Saturday and Sunday. This is a really big deal. This is the first ever all UU event, all UU congregations. So we, in our participation, are going to be participating alongside 2/3 of other UU congregations across the country. And we think it's a really big opportunity for us. This is not just about climate issues narrowly construed. This is about climate justice, and the whole program that they've designed that we'll be participating in puts love at the center in exactly the way that our whole UU life is intended to be focused. So it becomes an opportunity to dig deep into this issue and begin to envision a way forward for our congregation. And Jeanne's going to add a little bit.
For the Saturday class, I'm excited about it because it's an energy charged way to kind of look at the climate justice issues. They're going to use dialogical conversations divergent thinking, convergent thinking, to forge some powerful relationships where we can actually take some steps that are meaningful. And so I know a lot of us get bogged down in things that are going wrong or things that are not working, but this is just very hopeful.
So we want you guys to sign up to be there on Saturday and Sunday. You've gotten an email from me. Yeah, to be here in person on Saturday from 9 to 1:30, and then on Sunday for the regular service time, but it'll be part of this climate revival event. And you all should, everybody who's a member of the congregation should have gotten a registration email form from me. Taves, that's not a scam, it's taves.ann@gmail.com. It should come there. Or if you look at the community connections emails that you get, the last one had one of those, things that you can click on to register. So we want this to be more than just the organizers in dialogue. We want all of you there too. Thank you.
My turn. I'm Leatha Comstock. I'm part of the Board of Trustees for the MVUUC congregation. And our announcements for the week. The Justice Team is meeting today after service, 12 p.m. in the Founders Room down the hall, down around. On Tuesday is Taco Tuesday, 7 p.m. on Zoom. If you don't get a link and you'd like one, ask around. I don't know for sure who to ask, but you can ask Alan Worley. He knows. On Wednesday, the 25th, is a membership meeting at 7 p.m. I believe it's on Zoom, but they didn't tell me for sure. So someone from membership, make sure people know. On the 25th also, there is a public meeting on affordable housing here in the congregation, or in the hall, from 5 to 6. That's not just us. It's people from outside our community. And it has to do with talk about the use of land. On October 5th is the Walk for the Hungry and Homeless on the Pomona College campuses. On October 12th is a team training meeting here in the building from, I believe, 10 to 12. Thank you. Bring a snack if you'd like. And we're going to really go over what you have to do in leadership roles, and then those circle thingies that we do. And then on October 20th is a MVUUC congregational meeting. It's important that you come if you're a member. We need 50%. Is that correct? Thank you. And they're voting on amendments to the bylaws, or changes to the bylaws. It's important this get done so we can move on with this Teams thing. Now, for the Walk for the Hungry, there's going to be a flyer in the back with this code so you can register. It's also in the announcements on the community connection. So that. Now, before we begin, I'm switching roles. Just a few words about CUUPS. What CUUPS is, we've been asked, and how we fit under the umbrella of Unitarian Universalism. We are an all-embracing, independent pagan circle and call ourselves Liquid Moon Circle of Unitarian Universalist pagans. We are an earth-honoring worldview born out of our own individual value systems. We celebrate the wheel of the year based on seasonal cycles of nature. We are open to the public. Please come. And welcome all who sincerely wish to learn more about the real world of pagans. Everyone interested in earth-based spirituality is invited. Our group consists of Wicca, Druid, eclectic, and other pagans of various panthesis views. Many of us joined out of curiosity. Please know that we welcome all sincere seekers regardless of whether they have established a dedicated path or not. And just a little side note, we have lots of fun. And food. And jokes. Now I turn it over to Jeanne.
Thank you, Leatha. We sound the bowl 3 times. Once for those who came before. Once for those of us here and now. And once more for those who will come. Blessed be. Long night has lingered here. Earth still is warm. Deepening shadows lost by the dawn. Long darkness rising here. Though heat still lingers on. Twist of the equinox. Mabon has come.
We are the hands of the goddess. In her honor, we celebrate Mabon, our autumnal equinox, open to all who come to learn a tolerance of diversity, a step toward acceptance, embrace, and esteem of diversity. Joining together in community, all peaceful peoples of the earth, for we are the hands of the goddess. May clarity continue to grow within us and open our eyes to life's diversity. May we feel the pulse of all creation within us and the connection to all. Open our spirits to awareness, fill our hearts with a deeper understanding, and may our lives be of service to the earth and all of her children. For we are the hands of the goddess. Open our ears to the needs of those around us. Make our hands strong, sure, gentle in her service. May we remember always the goddess works through us. For we are the hands of the goddess, and with her, we create the peace in this world, and peace will be our harvest.
If you will, and you are willing and able, stand and turn to, in the brown hymnal, singing the living tradition, number 51, Lady of the Season's Laughter.
We light our beloved chalice this morning as a reminder that regardless of our personal spiritual path, we can all focus on sending the force of peace into the world. In the light of this flame, there is peace. May all upon whom it shines be blessed.
At this time, let us sing the children out. This morning, I want to direct your attention to the table over there. Our offering basket and the basket for the Hope Center is over there because we had no more room on the front altar. Oh, that would be nice. Good girl. Unscripted moments.
Yeah. So then we could pretend it's something.
balancing. Because of the nature of our service this morning, our offering will be taken up before we begin our Mabon Ritual. We share our offering plate with Inland Valley Hope Partners, whose good work we have supported for many years. So as we turn our steps toward the dark time, let us turn them first, please, to come forward and place our generous offerings in the basket that Catherine is holding. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Lily. We welcome you to our Mabon celebration, one of the 8 pagan sabbats of the year. A sabbat is the modern pagan term for a religious festival. Each one is a celebration of one spoke in the wheel of the year, starting with Yule on December 21st. Lost my place. and it ends with Samhain on October 31st, which is really the pagan high holy day. At this time of year, we celebrate the approach of winter as we pass through the autumnal equinox and into the dark times of the year. What do you wish to carry with you? What do you wish to leave behind? Now, please join us as we celebrate the Sabbath of Mabon. And this next, you don't need to stand if you don't wish, is singing the living tradition again, number 73. And this is Chants for the Seasons, and we've not ever sung this before, and so I'm asking Lily if you'll play it through one time, for just all the way through. It's just a chant, and just sit and enjoy, and the words will be on the screen.
Festival of equal balance, night with day and dark with light. Day of the sun poised in the heavens before his slow descent. Last day of the reign of light, time of completion, fullness, ending. Feast of the goddess and her store of richness, abundant cornucopia. Feast of the god, grain giver, and his overflowing wine cup. Hail to you, wise mother, with your womb of fullness. Hail to you, Sun Father, as you begin your descent into the dark times. Now is the waning of the sun, the time of waiting, time of storing grain in vaults of darkness, time for aging new wine. Welcome to the resting time, the inner sleeping time when the buried powers begin their secret working. After this day, the nights will grow gradually longer, but for now, for one precious moment in time, the day and night are of equal length. We gather on the blessed day so that we must celebrate the season of Mabon, the time of the second harvest. In this moment between time, we wish to give thanks to our bountiful goddess and God and feel ourselves a part of the always nurturing, wheel of life and death and rebirth. Let all who would honor them enter into our protective circle.
At this time, we will be using a video for Be Still and Know. We have the catbird seat. We can really hear it all. Thank you so much. At this time, we will be calling the circle, and their responses are verses 1 through 5 in the Teal hymnal, 1067, Mother Earth, Beloved Garden. The words will be on the screen, and we are not going to be facing the directions so that you can all see the words.
Please rise in body or spirit as we call to the powers of the north. Powers of mighty earth, the power of stone and mountain. North is home to water also, including the Arctic Ocean. With ice melting, warning us that we must not wait to change our ways. I encourage you to think of places north of us where you have lived or visited. I invite you to lift to your mind friends and family who live north of here, and call on those memories of times with them and their spirits of life and love to be here with us today. You may call their names into the sanctuary.
We call out to the powers of east, representing air and the radiance of dawn. I invite you to think of places to the east of us where you have lived or visited, perhaps places across the Rocky Mountains, the Great Plains, or the Atlantic coast. I invite you to lift your minds, friends and family who live east of here. Call on those memories of times with them and their spirit of life and love to be here with us today. If you wish, you may call their names into this sanctuary before we sing.
Now I invite you to face the south as we call on the powers of fire that south represents. We lament the polluting of the great Gulf of Mexico that lies to the south. We have heard the cries of our Mother Earth. We are also thankful that, with the good energies of loving people and the powers of nature, those beautiful waters are clearing again. I ask you to think of places to the south of us where you have lived or visited. I invite you to lift your mind to friends and family who live south of here and call on those memories of times with them. and their spirits of life and love to be here with us today, you may call their names into the sanctuary.
Invite you to face the west. We call out the powers of west, power of water. We envision water to the west, our great blue Pacific Ocean. And I encourage you to think of your visits to the beach, as well as other places near water where you have lived or visited. I invite you to also lift your minds of your friends and family who have lived west of here and call on those memories of times with them and their spirits of life and love. Be here with us today and call their names into the sanctuary.
I invite you to turn to the center, home of the Spirit, and this special place. I invite you to lift to your mind friends and family members who have passed on, leaving us with gracious memories and, of course, their love. I invite you to call on those memories of times with them and the spirits of their life and their love. I invite you to call them to be here with us today. You may call their names into the sanctuary. Of the hour. This would be on page 309 in the Singing the Living Tradition. Okay. Yeah. $309. Oh, is it 389? I'm sorry. I beg your pardon. I must typo that I missed. Oh, yeah. That's true. Voice from the West. You may be seated. I'm sorry. I'm just assuming you know that. I'm going to make you all stand. Okay, everyone? Can you join us? Goddess of the moon and all its blessings, goddess of the restless sea, Mother, we are you children. Call you. We call your peace from the shining lake. We call your power from the standing stones. We call your love from within and all around us. Mother, with 1,000 voices, ever waxing, ever waning, come, if you will, to our circle today. Hail and welcome.
I hear your heart, child of the earth. I am Ma, Marianne. I am Bridget, bride, Brigantia. I am Inanna. I am Ishtar. I am Isis. My names are many and my face may change, countless times in countless years, but goddess will not die. I am everlasting, the compassionate one. I am the great mother worshipped before the gods, to whom I myself gave birth. I am reborn every day. I will outlast my children, for I am the sea and the mother of the sea. I am the mother of God and all creation, and you are my namesakes.
And this is in the singing, the living tradition, the gray hymnal, Ancient Mother, I hear you calling. Oh, I'm sorry, this should be the teal hymnal, number 1069.
God of the sun and all its blessings, God of the ancient groves, Father, we who are your children call you. We call your strength from the oak. We call your wisdom from the mountain. We call your wisdom from within and all around us. Father of 1,000 names, ever living, ever dying, come, if you will, to our circle today. Hail and welcome.
I hear your call, child of the earth. I am Cernunnos, guardian of the wild places. Some also call me Hern, the hunter pan, the horned one, or the harvest king. Regardless of what name you use to call me, I am protector of the high crags and the wilderness. I run with the swift stag and soar as a sacred falcon against the sky. As the consort of the Great Mother, I provide the seeds of new growth. As leader of the wild hunt, I cut down the old. If you would hear me, you must quiet your racing heart and listen, for it is in the silences that I speak. Seek me in the wild places of your spirit. Open yourself to the wild beauty of nature. Listen and heed me.
And in the gray hymnal, number 20, for the beauty of the earth. Is it 21? Oh, I'm really bad.
Thank you.
we're going to divide us up between the CUUPS group and the congregation, and hopefully the antiphonal chant will be on the screen. Is it up? I can't see the back of my head. Yep. Okay. What day is this day?
It is the day of the autumnal equinox. Some call it Mabon.
What is the meaning of this day?
Today all things are in balance.
What are the elements that balance on this day?
Night and day are equal.
Life and death are equal.
Goddess and God are equal.
What changes after this day?
Light gives way to dark.
Movement gives way to repose.
Blessed be the season of darkness.
Blessed be the time of night.
Blessed be this Mabon. Blessed be the darkness. Blessed be the light.
How do we recognize ourselves on this day?
We turn away from light. We embrace the darkness. We embrace the darkness within ourselves. We are part of creative life forces which move the universe. We are not microcosm and macrocosm. We are part of all that is.
Blessed be. Let us hope this page number is correct. Singing Gathered Here in Singing the Living Tradition, number 389. Sing twice. Once more, the wheel of the year returns to Mabon, the autumnal equinox, when time is in balance, with equal hours of darkness and light, when the earth seems to pause for a moment before continuing on her journey around the sun. It arrived this morning at 5:47, so we are on the actual day. Yay. Traditionally, our CUUPS group celebrates the equinoxes by symbolically passing through a portal. In the spring at Ostara, from the dark time into the brightness of spring and summer, and in the fall at Mabon, from autumn into the dark time, always mentally leaving behind the things we wish to leave, while bringing forward those which we wish to keep. We have been fortunate to have been able to share these moments with you, our beloved community. This year, the bright time has been fraught with events which have sorely tried this traditional time of freedom and abundance. Hate, conflict, and natural catastrophes have brought the world a heavy burden of woe. On top of this, we are confronted with a perilous political situation. It almost seems that Gaia, in her despair, has attempted to rid herself of these burdens through feverish heat and fire, and to shake herself free with earthquakes. Ancient Mother, we sense your anger. Ancient Mother, we taste your tears. Will the guardians and attendants take your places, please, at the portal and the baskets? For this reason, this morning, if you choose to step through the portal, we offer you an additional element of the ritual. Sitting on the altar, and now being held by our attendants, are two baskets, one of beach pebbles, symbols of the negativity that you wish to leave behind. The other with tea lights in assorted colors, symbols of a bright beacon into the dark. As you approach the portal, you will be offered the basket of stones from the first basket. Centering your attention, infuse the stone with your feelings of frustration and negativity, then cast it into the shell bowl. On the stand with fervent wish for resolution of those issues that bedevil you and our lovely planet. Which are the things you hope for? What are the things you wish to bring into the dark times to incubate? These are lovely and beautiful thoughts which you will want to hold in your heart as you step into the portal. Take a moment to ponder your decisions, and then with a nod to the guardian of the portal, step through into the other half of the year. As you pass through the portal, you will be offered a tea light from the second basket. Choose a color to symbolize what you are bringing with you. Then at some future time, light it to help you make manifest the positive energies that you brought with you through the portal. As you are ready, go to the portal and step through, starting on this side and passing through this way. At this fateful hour, all heaven is power. The sun is golden brightness, the moon is silver whiteness, the stars in brilliant brightness. The fire with all power and path, the lightning with its rapid wrath, the winds with their swiftness along the path, the rocks with their steepness, the sea with its deepness, the earth with their magic charm. All these I place between ourselves and the power of harm. For its force is gone, its power is spent. Now let's return to where it was sent. Its negativity is neutralized. The power of peace is actualized. The power of joy is energized. The power of love is realized. With peace, joy, love to reign. Bring us home once again. At this time, everyone hold up your candles, please. We are going to bless them. The blessing as is shown on the screen. I'll repeat. Flame of love forever turning, light the path that I may see. Through the dark times now returning, guide us to peace and harmony. Blessed be.
Days of work and hours of pleasure, gratitude, circles now full measure. Forest Lord and moonlight's daughter, earth and air, fire and water, bless this company as we leave. Love to each and to their need. Blessings from our goddess reign until we come to meet again. Is Go Lifted Up, and I don't know what number it is, but it's right up there.
May the blessings of Goddess and God rest upon us. May their peace abide within us. May their wisdom illuminate our souls now and forevermore. The circle is open, yet unbroken. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. Blessed be.